Good morning, friends. Anne here, got my cup of coffee, got the Word of God, and today's reading is from Proverbs chapter 31, verses 8 and 9. Let's read it, and then we'll talk about it. Speak up for those who cannot speak for themselves, the rights of all who are destitute. Speak up and judge fairly. Defend the rights of the poor and needy. Friends, in this proverb, this is very much talking about a legal system, that we are to use our mouth, we are to use our influence, we are to use our privilege, we are to use whatever voice, whatever platform we have in order to speak up for those who cannot speak. In this passage, the speak up means to open your mouth. It is a literal speaking. It is a literal proclamation. And we are to open our mouths to defend those and speak for those who cannot speak for themselves. And notice it says, for the rights of all who are destitute. That word destitute there actually means vanishing, that they have been so taken advantage of that they have been just moved off to the far corners of society and culture, and they are literally just vanishing away, that they don't have influence and they don't have a voice at the table. And then it says again in verse 9, speak up and judge fairly, defend, which means dispute or plea for the rights, the cause of the poor and needy. Friends, it talks about the destitute, those who are vanishing. It talks about the poor and the needy. But here's the thing that I want you to see, is that we are called to speak up for people in this position. And there's not any excuse or justification about why someone wouldn't have the right to have someone speak for them. In other words, it doesn't say speak up for the poor unless they've caused it themselves. Speak up for the destitute unless they have brought upon this by themselves. It doesn't give any kind of exclusion. It tells us to speak up for people who are vanishing, who are destitute, who are poor in hard places and needy. Friends, who are you speaking up for today? Who are you opening your mouth to defend? Look around you. Who are the people that don't have the opportunity to speak for themselves? Who are the people that don't have the influence in order to plea on their own behalf? Friends, today, remember that silence is complicity. If we don't speak up, then we are condoning what is being done to those who are destitute, who are vanishing, who are poor, and who are needy. Friends, silence is complicity. So speak up. Have a good day.